Peace and prosperity be unto all his listening watching. It's your girl Cashapp LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. You may hear some music in the background. Some Mexicans are having a fiesta over there, so we're just gonna vibe with it. Now, the past 2 days, I've been talking about, not 2 days, maybe like 2 days before the last 2 videos I made, I was talking about showing you guys what a self-analytics look like. It's actually on paper and I've written it out. So this is a small self-analytics. This is more of a what I can work on. The things I notice about myself, right? That I can improve on. These are not my strengths. These are all weaknesses. It's a self-analytics. It's like what I need to pay attention on and what I need to work on more. Because I owe it to myself to be more consistent, more disciplined, and more focused. So the first one is overthinking. Not to overly think out something that I've already thought out thoroughly through, or second guessing, things like that. Like, that's one that I shouldn't do. I don't really overthink much, but I do have times where I can think about something constantly over and over again. Me not being patient in some aspects. I am a patient person as far as like achieving, accomplishing, but there's just like some areas of my life that I'm not the most patient, can lose my temperament easy, get irritated. But other than that, I have patience in a lot of other areas of my life. Contemplating and complaining. Like, I think complaining, I don't do that often, but I do complain. I have to be like irritated or really upset to complain about something. But like, complaining for me is, I'm either complaining about something I can change and I'm in the process of changing it and just taking a slower time to work, or I'm complaining about something that I possibly can't change and I need to work on that, especially the one where you can't change anything. Who wants to complain about something that can't be changed? The next one is, I notice I'm really hard on myself, which is not a bad thing completely, because you want to be hard on yourself so that you don't go down the wrong path. But I'm extremely hard in a sense, like nothing I ever do is enough. Nothing is good enough in my sense. No matter what I accomplish or what I do or how good I'm doing, it's just not enough. And that's just me being hard on myself. The next one is being angry or upset. Like, I don't know, since a child, I've always had like some sense of anger. I don't know why I've been angry like that, or like had anger like that, but hey, and it could be because I'm a quiet person, but there's really no telling. I think because I'm a very passionate person, there's easy, if I don't have like a balance of good and bad, I can easily like blow up if I get imbalanced. I have a urgent need to know everything. So my other thing is, not knowing everything's not bad, but I have an obsession to the point where like I'm even to a sense nosy. The best investigator. I just love to know everything. Like, literally, information cannot be far away from me, cannot be far hidden from me, because if I want to know, I promise you, I will find out. But that's just me. I'm very obsessed with wanting to know everything, whether it's good or bad. And I have no issue with whether things are good or bad, because I'm always prepared for the worst and the best. And my other thing is, I have to get over not being there yet. I don't know, like, this is the concept of living in general, like never being where you want to be. So that's just the concept that I'm just gonna have to get over, because like at some point, at every point in my age, I'm never where I want to be. So I guess that doesn't really count. Feeling disappointed. It's rare that I get disappointed, but it's part of why I don't really place hopes in a lot of things. because I only place like hope in myself, or I just don't believe in being disappointed. I mean, I can often get disappointed if I expected something. Like if I had an expectation that something would work out and it didn't, I'll get disappointed. But just like getting disappointed is really not me. But I do believe that if I have things planned out and the plan doesn't work, like my plan recently has worked out. Everything that I've put in place and put into act has worked out and has went smoothly. But that's what I'm saying. I would have been disappointed if today didn't go well. But that's just me, because I expect what I want right then. Now, I may not be good at everything, but I'm good at what I'm good at. Having this constant concern about my future. The uncertainty of the unknown, or the worried. I'm not a worried person, but uncertainty makes me wonder, and it puts me in a state of wanting to know everything, so needing to know everything. The uncertain makes me want to know everything. And I seek out the wisdom, so that's my greatest pleasure on earth. I'm a slower reader. I can also improve on my reading, like reading faster is what I need to improve on. I have poor selling skill management. Like I'm not very good at making sales, or like selling or marketing or networking. So that's like something that I also notice. I have a lack of energy after I work, which I've always noticed that. This is part of why I want to eventually not work anymore. But after I've accomplished what I need to accomplish and like get my money where it needs to be, I can fully quit and work for myself. I need to improve my vocabulary and like expand on more words. I have tongue and language. I need to work on my language and how I speak sometimes, and how I call some things the wrong thing, and a whole lot of stuff like that. Poor communication skills with people. I don't necessarily think I have poor communication skills. I just think I'm not the most communicative or talkative person. So if I usually just hold back a lot of information, and then like I want to talk at weird times, because that's just how my brain works. But yeah, communicating how I feel and what I think. I'm not very open, though I'm very open-minded. I'm not like I share my opinions or with everybody, or just share my time with everybody. So I don't share what I feel or how I think with everyone. So I could say I'm pretty closed in as a person. Focus. Sometimes my focus is off. Like here lately, I've been like having a thought and then like pausing in the middle of the thought and like constantly forgetting what I'm going to say. So mindset, improve perspective. I need to improve my mindset and the way I think. Work on finances and increasing my incomes. I need to really work on that this year for sure. But as poor communication skills, I do need to work on my communication skills and how I express myself as a woman. I need to work on my eating and drinking habits, which I'm already in the process of doing that, and overcoming any comfort zones that I have. So that's really all I have as far as the self-analytics go. But yeah, that's what I do. I just write every issue that I may see with myself that is obvious to me, and I work on them and move forward. But I love you guys. That's the self-analytics that I was talking about. YouTube has a self-analytics in its back, but we have one as well. We can choose to work on ourselves, or we can neglect that. The question is, how can you be better today than you were yesterday? And how can you be better tomorrow than you were today? That's the biggest thing. Being better, being greater, and striving for the best.